morning and welcome back for another video on myself, Darren, HGV Class 1 driver here in the UK. And as you've seen already, connected up to the trailer, we've done our checks and load is all secure, so let's hit the road. Thankfully it's set to be a nice and easy one for today. Since it's a Friday, it is more than welcome, it really is. The amount of hours that I've been doing this week is absolutely crazy, so go check the other videos where I've been doing 14, 13 hours and all whatnot. And for today, I've got loaded already 19 pallets, and then I'm taking them over to our Widnes depot, loading up with 4 more pallets and taking a full 23 pallets over to the client over in Runcorn. Then after I've delivered them, I'm not too sure where I'm going to be, but according to the office, it should be a nice and easy one. Should being a key word. Adjust that ride height to make sure everything is all set. A little bit of a late start this morning as well, 7 o'clock. Which is fantastic compared to the last few days where I've been starting at 4 AM. So I had a great sleep last night. I was that knackered though. I went to sleep for 8 o'clock last night, I think it was. Woke up at 6, slept straight through. Definitely needed it. So again, a little bit of a later start today. Hopefully it won't be a later finish. That's what we need. We need nice early finishes. I don't mind starting early. Quite a morning person, luckily. To get to Widnes from where we are now though, it's going to be about 40-45 minutes because the time is currently 7:30. And it just depends on what the M6 is saying. The M62 is normally fairly good, to be fair, so I don't have to worry about that motorway. Arrived here now at our depot in Widnes for 8:05, and as if fate is not tempting me to get a nice little butty from the van just there. Well, that's dinner sorted. Can of Monster, tuna and cheese roll. I mean, $3.90 is a bit dear, isn't it, for a sandwich? Now that all the pallets are collected from our depot at Widnes, the next job for where we're delivering them to is only 6 miles away, and we're looking at about a 10-minute drive. And luckily, we just go straight across the Runcorn Bridge over there, and then it's not too far away from that bit. Just crossing that said bridge now for the Runcorn one. Got built, I think it's about 5 years ago now, this one, or it might be a little bit longer. Time's just gone that quick, I can't really keep up with it. But the old Runcorn Bridge is quite a nice one as well. It's the iconic one that people know from 2 pints of crisp and is it pack of crisp and 2 pints of lager? Oh my god, I can't think what it was called. Pack of lager, what was I saying? 2 pints of lager and a pack of crisps, or was it 2 packs of crisps and a pint of lager? Oh my word, I can't remember what it's called. I've just had to Google it as soon as I pulled over because it was doing me head in. I couldn't remember what the TV show was called. It's actual called 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisp. So it's the famous Runcorn Bridge, the old one from that TV show at the start. If you know, you know. Because I definitely don't know it. I used to watch it as well, to be fair. Just booked in now with the goods in, guys. And as soon as this fella's been done, which is about halfway through, then it'll be my turn. Job number 2 is just round the corner from where I am now. 3/4 of a mile to be exact. And about 3 minutes of driving time. It's nice and easy, isn't it? Time's currently 10 to 11. I was there for some time in the end, wasn't I? I'm glad it's Friday, that is for sure. It's been a very, very long week this week. Can't remember last time I've had to do a couple of 15-hour days. Does take it out of you though by the end of the week, that's for sure. You know, the job's easy enough. And a lot of that time in a 15-hour shift, you could be sat around for 2-3 hours like I was every day. There used to be a butty wagon that used to be parked here. It used to be quite nice as well. I wonder what happened to it. Going round this roundabout. And the business we're collecting from is just on this road. I told you it was only around the corner. I've been this butty wagon a few times. I kind of wish I went here instead of getting that sandwich earlier, to be fair. Probably would have been cheaper. Keep a bit of distance in case it needs to reverse in. Nope. And the place I'm collecting from is just here. They normally make pens at this place, and I think they're going into the same place as well, so if that's the case I might have to pull up here, always reversing into there, turn around. Okay, if I pull forward a little bit out there, hopefully the warehouse in Zebra will be able to see me. Yeah, the guys at Zebra have noticed me, so they're opening the gate. Should be enough space there for this gentleman to spin around. So it's low, isn't it? Have a good one, mate. Now for this left turn that I need to do, it's really tight to get into their yard, so I've got to take up as much space over on the right hand side as I can, and then wait until I go past the gate pretty much, then a hard left, and then go up to there. Then it's meant to be like this, reverse back a little bit, and then drive forward. Just so the rear axles can get through nice and easy. Gives you that little bit of extra space. 10 minutes later, 12 pallets collected. I don't know why the gate's not moving open yet. Ah, there we go. It's a little bit of a tight right turn now. And bear in mind I'm using a wide angled lens when I do these filming. So I need to go right out as much as I can. Wait until the rear axles are pretty much past the point that I need to turn, where the fence is. Just to make sure the trailer doesn't cut the corner. And then bring the fence with me. Last thing you want really, isn't it? I'm just going to pull over just about here so I'm not blocking the junction. Stick it over on a 15-minute break. whilst I'm waiting for the office just to give me a quick call to see where they want this taking, whether it's going to be our Widnes depot or is it going to be at the main hub, and then what other collections need to be doing in the area. So whilst I'm waiting for that, 15-minute break, feet up, have a quick brew, and then I'll take 30 minutes later on. I'm going back across the Runcorn Bridge, heading towards our Widnes depot. Plan of action now is to offload over at Widnes, go to one of our clients around the corner from Widnes depot, collect I think 20 pallet spaces, and then deliver that back to our Widnes depot, collect the big double-decker trailer, and it's a rear axle steer trailer as well. So when I come to collect it a little bit later on, I'll explain a little bit of a difference between the standard double-deck trailer and the rear steer ones, because they are a little bit longer, probably about 10 foot longer in total, and it can carry an extra 12 pallets. So you have to be careful when you're driving them as well. It's the back swing can swing out and cause damage to property very easily if you're not careful, because you've got to bear in mind the extra couple of feet on the back, and you've got the swing of it when you go around corners. So there's always certain routes that we can take these trailers, pretty much like jumping on and off the motorway, and you got to avoid any small areas. So for an example, we can't drive through Ashton town centre coming from Haydock, because there's a turn on the round by the traffic lights, a hard tight right, and then it will take out the building to the left, which is quite close to the road. So make sure you plan your route very good when you're driving one of these style trailers. Nice and quick tip over at Widnes. So thanks to the lads over there, get me in and out nice and quick. Now I need to take the rest of my break and then make that collection round the corner from our depot. It's currently 12:15 at the moment, and they probably won't be ready till about 2, half 2. So I might be waiting around for an hour or so. So that means getting paid for watching a film, basically. That's what that translates into. Straight into the expressway, and then straight off the expressway, and then I'm at the clients. That is how close it is to our depot. I don't even have to move out of this lane. Get that air conditioning on, it's really warm again. A lot of overcast. Still very warm. Does he go cut across? Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if he gets back into the other lane to overtake the white car if there was enough space where the van is. Oh no, the other car just dips in instead. And the white car's just trying to get around, doing a little bit of a wacky races there. Don't know what his urgency was to get past the other white car, but some people are in a rush to get nowhere, aren't they? He wants to put money on it, they're going to put the foot down before the red light even comes off. I didn't expect that. Okay, I didn't expect that. I knew they were just going to belt it off the accelerator, but not before the red lights even stopped showing. Ay, ay, ay. Right, there's a nice little place anyway on this estate that I can just park up for the next half hour until the collection's going to be ready. Just there, I can just pull up. Line the trailer up ready and keeping close to the curb as I go around. not oversteering, just nice gentle steers. A little bit of right turn. Angle it over a little bit more. Try and get it in the middle of the yard. And just pretty much on that black line, as you can see there. That's the collection all done. Time is currently 20 to 3. And I just need to head back to our Widnes depot, empty off, and then I've got to wait around then for the class 2 drivers to finish. And once the class 2 drivers are finished, I can then get loaded up with the double decker. Just let me around. And then I've got to take the double decker back to Wigan, over depot. Cheers, mate. So no stress today, no driving around too quick, no rush really. You don't mind that on a Friday, do you? Certainly don't. It's going to be a nice weekend looking at the clouds. Hope everybody has a great weekend as well. Hopefully it all goes to plan for you. You have a good one. Or had a good one, shall I say, because you're probably watching this on a Monday. But if you happen to watching this a week late because you're watching it on a Friday, have a great weekend. Got to cover all the bases now, haven't you? Now the trailer is parked in its position, what I'm going to be doing is doing all my checks and doing all the vehicle stuff that you do to drop the trailer. For an example, following the word black, you want brakes, legs, air, clip, kingpin, and then you pull out. But when you pull out, what you want to do is just pull forward slightly, drop the air suspension as low as it will possibly go, so then when you pull out, it's nice and smooth. It's not like a big clunk or dropping on the floor with the legs. Make sure as well, even when you're doing a trailer swap or just dropping the deck for the night, always use these correct holders. Because one thing you don't want is that drops on the deck like so, and then if any grease is wet, luckily this is not, it'll get caked in grease, and then as you can see all over these from the past, it just gets everywhere. Not forgetting the reg plate. Get the little dog clip, pull it up, across and back. Parked myself in the shade. As I got about 45 maybe an hour and a bit to go, so it'll be nice and cool. I don't want to be sat right in the sun baking. Not in this weather. Just over here now at the hub, and I'll show you the double deck trailer that I'm going to be taking today. At the front you can see it's a little bit of a swan neck. You can put pallets onto there, and then at top deck, and then you have the bottom deck as well. And if you notice, the axles are a little bit different on this trailer, because normally it would be like 1, 2 and then 3, a little bit like my trailer over there. But because this trailer is a rear steer, this back wheel does move slightly when you go around the corner, so it helps move the trailer a little bit of a glide. And as I mentioned before, you've got about an extra 10 foot on the rear. So you just got to be careful as well with the top deck. You don't have too much weight stacked on there. Per pallet, it should be, I think it's around 350, maybe up to 500, depends on the trailer itself, the way its layout is, because they have different layouts, you see some of the trailers. But the overall weight on this one at the top is 10,500 kilograms. And not to mention as well, you don't want it too top heavy on the top deck, because when you go around the corners, you've got no weight on the bottom, but loads on the top. Let's go tip. Just been on the phone to the office, and Monday is already set in motion. Go be a night out, definitely go be a night out this time round. Not like they were to just kill himself to get back, doing 15 hours and whatnot. So where I'm planned for a 4 AM start, loaded up at our hub around the corner, probably leave there for about 5, and then I'm going straight down the M6, following the M6 to the A14 all the way down towards Cambridge, and then join on to the A11, still hitting it far east. And we're going to a place called, I think I'm going to butcher this name now, Thetford, T-H-E-F-O-R-D. And then the second drop is down in Ipswich, which is pretty much southeast from where Thetford is. As I go around this right turn now, you might be able to see it in the camera, hopefully you can. The rear axle, it will start turning slightly as we go around. See there, turning a little bit. Might be able to see it a little bit better on this turn. Luckily there's not a lot of weight on it today, so we can get down this expressway fairly okay and quick enough for everybody to move over. And it's currently just gone 4:30. So that is amazing, it really is. The guys at Widnes depot, pat yourselves on the back, you've done great this afternoon. Normally we'll be leaving there about 5:30, sometimes it's been nearly 6 o'clock. But today, 4:30. We're back at the depot over in Wigan for approximately between 4:15 and 5:30. Drop the trailer, and then I'll be back at our main depot over at Haydock for, say, 6 o'clock, give or take. Which I don't mind that, 6 o'clock on a Friday, it's quite a half decent time to finish on. Ideally you want to be a little bit earlier, wouldn't you? But it is what it is, part of the job. 6 o'clock I'm happy with. On these traffic lights I'm going to take out a little bit of the right hand side as well. Still enough space for a car though to get in. But I'm just hovering over the white line that little bit, so I've got a little bit of extra turn when I do this right turn now. Buddy, that's not a red light for us, that's for the motorway. Thank you. Oh my word. I can't believe that's just happened. Going around the roundabout, bless. And to be fair, the traffic light did look like it was pointing at us. It might have been knocked or moved around, but that was meant to be for the traffic at the motorway. Oh no, they're getting on the motorway as well. Okay, she's in the wrong lane, so I'll let them past. Just cuts right across. Okay, yeah, keep the distance from that car when I go on the motorway. Oh my word. You do get to see it all though, experience it when you're on the roads. This next set of lights, I need to take it really wide because it's quite a tight left turn. So I've got my left indicator on at the moment, and I'm going to position myself nice in the middle. Make sure both mirrors are all clear, and then a big swing round. Careful the bikers. About to get to the depot now, 5:15, making pretty good time here. That's me done for the week, so thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate all the support, everybody for all the kind comments and everything. I really do appreciate it, folks. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. As always, stay safe, have a great week, bye for now.